So it's been a while since I've sat down and done any sort of a vlog with like real substance. It's just been, I don't know, I've just been kind of really, really focused on LuLaRoe and putting my phone down and just focusing on my kids. And you know, it's hard because it's such a habit to like pick up your phone and check your emails or go to your texts or, you know, some social media, Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever your, you know, whatever your kryptonite is, or, you know what I mean? So it's been really, I've really been trying to like step away. With that though, every time I sit down, the dog's going to have a drink of water. It's just the slurping. I'm going to try to talk really loud just over him for a second. But, you know, it's just been one of those things where I've really been trying to make a conscious effort to step away. So, you know what, I'm gonna actually not do this favorite. I was gonna do my favorites video, but now this is just gonna be a chatty one. And then I'll do some favorites, because I thought it'd be fun to do a favorites vlog, things that I'm just loving right now, because there's been a few things. So, okay, let's just catch up on life. Today's Saturday, so I'll upload this today, because no surprise here, but I don't have any videos. To post because I haven't done anything, and I finally just posted the one from our last little clips from Mexico here yesterday, and that was of us in the kitchen. And yes, when I travel, I do like to taste different places, like, you know, eat my way through different cities and things like that, and usually that's like a really big thing for me. But when you go to a place like we were at, or some of the places that we've been, where there's, you know, maybe like one decent restaurant and, you know, 3 very questionable places, and then just like the people that I showed you, like, you know, oyster places on the beach, stuff like that, you know, you kind of are like the people with the wheelbarrows. You end up eating a lot at home. He dressed himself today. You end up eating a lot in, or, you know, we'll do days where we're gone the entire day and we're backpacking or whatever it may be. And I came down here because you guys wouldn't they were like underneath my fitted sheet in my bed goofing off. I'm like they were playing on their iPads. They've got some iPad time. We've all got a little like chill time for a minute. Deacon, honey, I'm making a video. Turn that on right now, please. So anyhow, it wasn't really okay. So he was trying to watch YouTube on his iPad, airdrop it to the TV. This is like going, it's all like right here. No, like no. You've got, time is like running up. You've got like 15 minutes left on the iPad and it's done. You're not gonna sit here and fight with the TV, right? Well, I'm sitting here. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyways, so the other thing that I was gonna say is like, we'll backpack and we'll throw tortillas and beans and like a little thing of salsa in our bag, and we'll be gone for, you know, 12 hours hiking or whatever, and yeah, it just works out well. So different kinds of trips, not for everybody for sure, but it's just something that we enjoy, and that seems to be like our menu when we're gone. It's really inexpensive, really fun. I don't know, I really enjoy it. And plus, by saving lots of money, I mean, we've gone on trips where it's cost us just a couple $100 and allows you to go on a lot more, so that makes it fun. And then I take my kids to Disneyland, and it's like a dagger to the heart. Oh, it's so expensive. But that's another video I need to do. I do want to talk about that and how we save money with that, because Disneyland this year was very, very affordable. I almost want to try to make it an annual thing and go every year with them, just because it's, you know, we don't have that many more years. I mean, we could. I enjoy it as an adult, maybe not as much, maybe more than they do, but I want to make it kind of an annual thing, just for a little while. They said in the car the other day, they were like, can Santa just bring us Disneyland again? And I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm like, but Santa's coming to Daddy's house next year, so you know, it might be a little different because your sisters are there and everything else, and you know, I can't make that decision. But I was like, but if you want, instead of having any Christmas presents here, I could take you guys. Thinking like, yes, like this is such a better idea. I would rather save the money and go and have an experience and a trip and that time together than buy more toys. Like, I'm toyed out. No more toys. I'm just over it. They just don't, I mean, there's like a few toys that actually get play in this house, and the rest of them, I don't know. I've just been getting rid of them, to be honest, and it's been really nice. So very very minimal toys in the house these days, so it's been a good thing. There's always room for improvement too, I swear. And I don't know if you can see him. Oh, Gage is right here. Some things have been going on with him. Honestly, he has been the main cause of my stress. I have not been sleeping. Maybe I should earmuff you for this. I have been, I've just been really having a hard time lately with him, and the reason being is that he has had a few more seizures, and there's something about, I've only ever seen one human have a seizure, and we were at one of my boyfriend's softball games, and the guy was getting ready to go up to bat and just kind of froze and went into full seizure. So there was that. And then the day before Thanksgiving, Gage had his first seizure that I've seen before. Hindsight in his behavior afterwards, I think he had one more in the middle of the night about a month before that. But yeah, it's honestly, I hyperventilate. Like, I really, really have a hard time with it. And there's been a few where I've just been in a mood. There's been one, I can't even say a few, where I was able to like sit down with him and like kind of like, you know, be there with him the whole time as he had it. They last about a minute. And then he had one, I was getting ready to go to bed the other night, and my boyfriend was upstairs. I sent him upstairs. This is the first time this happened. And I regret it now. I'm like, this is the one time we don't go to bed together. Actually, I think it's been like 4 in our entire relationship. But he was upstairs watching cricket. There's like a cricket bash or something going on, and I'm tapped out between that and all the football. Like, I enjoy sports, but I can only do about, I don't know, 1 day a week, not every day. So anyways, I was down here. I'm like, just give me a day. So he's like, okay, I'll go upstairs. So I was downstairs. I was folding like a billion loads of laundry, which is like my peace time, which sounds horrible, but when I fold laundry, it's my time where I sit down and I watch a show or something like that. Anyways, he was upstairs and he'd fallen asleep, and I was carrying the laundry, and Gage just stops and like drops, and I like made sure he got down safe, and then I just bolted to the garage, and I couldn't do it. And it sounds like such a cop-out, like it sounds horrible, and for me it's just kind of like, suck it up, like, you can do this, you need to be there for him. But it's so hard on me. So anyways, I am in the garage, and I'm calling my boyfriend nonstop, and I'm sending him texts, and I said, need you, help, like, and just nonstop calling him. And I didn't have my phone, but he gave me an Apple Watch for Christmas. So I'm like calling him like over and over and over again, and I had to be in his car, and he opens the garage door after like 2 minutes, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what is Gage doing? He's like, he's just catching his breath. And I'm like, okay. So I came in, he's like, you need to be with him. And I'm like, okay, I know. And I just lost it, like full blown, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna start crying thinking about it. Like full on, like ugly cry, just like tears are running down his stomach because I'm crying so hard. And yes, because of you, you little stinker butt. And I'm just completely like losing my mind. So anyways, that was really, it was hard. So earlier, like 2 days prior, I did make an appointment for him at the vet, because the growth that he has on his tummy is starting, it's gotten to the point where it's big, and it's like kind of it's irritating his skin. So I don't know what is going to happen or what our options even are at this point. I always said once my dogs turn 10, I'm just gonna kind of like let him just stay happy and keep him comfortable until that's no longer an option. Now that he's 12 and a half, and I'm in the position where it's kind of like our days, like our actual days are numbered, I find myself saying like, what are the options? Like, can we do surgery? Can we do this? Can we do that? And then the other part of me is kind of just like, and this is the part where my boyfriend brings me back to reality, is he said, you'd always just keep them comfortable. They've lived really long, happy, wonderful lives. You know, don't be selfish. Don't put him through a surgery that's going to only prolong his life for 2 months. And I'm just, he's right. And he's quoting me, but it's just really hard. So that's been probably taking, I would say, about 40% of all of my mental energy lately. And it's been really hard. Like, I have a hard time falling asleep at night, And then when I finally do fall asleep at night, the moment like I start to stir in the morning, I start thinking about him. Like, is he okay? Did he have a seizure through the night? Is he still alive? Every time I leave the house, I'm afraid to come back home because did he have a seizure and not make, you know what I mean? Like, I am completely a mess. So Monday we're going in. At first I said that I wasn't going to do any medication. And then our friend, my boyfriend's best friend, owns a dog kennel, grooming, boarding type place. And he said, 2 seizures is too many. 1 seizure is too many. You need to get him on there's some medicine for it. And I'm like, but I'm just afraid because like with Canon, the moment I put Canon on medicine, things went really south really fast. So I've kind of got this like negative connotation where I'm just like, if I start him on something, it's going to be the end. And I know we're already there and it's going to happen to me again. And it's going to only make things worse like when Caliber gets to this point, but really hard on me. And yeah, so not that I blame that for not making YouTube videos, but it's been kind of one of those things where it's just I'm either working or I'm thinking about him, and there's like no in between. So it's just been hard. So thanks for that, Gage. Thanks a lot. Not his fault, but he's been getting spoiled rotten. So I've been buying them all sorts of, I've gone to pretty much feeding him just like really good dog food, and cooking a lot of meat for them, just like straight up boiling chicken breasts, or you guys saw those hamburger patties, things like that. So I've been doing a lot of that kind of stuff and just giving him lots of love and spoiling him. And the other night when he had the seizure, he was like, becomes a puppy after he has one. He's just like frolicking and sniffing everything and wants inside and outside and is running around, and he's just like total reboot. It's the craziest thing. So I've been, you know, I enjoy that because it's kind of like looking back 10 years. But the other night I slept on the couch and had him with me, and yeah, just kind of, it's been very stressful, very stressful. But anyways, in brighter news, I'm sorry. I know you probably don't want to hear about all that, but that's truly been like the majority of what's been on my mind lately. And Valentine's Day has me a little excited. I will admit that. Okay, so I'm stuck. And I'm gonna do a separate video on this because I don't need to throw this in here. Plus I need more take, and probably half the people have already logged off because they don't want to hear about my sick puppy. But, old man, my sick old man, 12 and a half years old. But I want to make my boyfriend a Valentine's Day present, and I don't really know how to do it. And it's been on my mind for a while. The project has been, and it's been sitting in the bottom of my closet for like a year. So I need help, but that'll be a separate video. But I'm just excited for that because I hope I can do it. I don't know that I'll be able to. I have next weekend. He'll be gone for a day next weekend. Him and his boys are going snowboarding, so I'll have a little extra time where nobody's home. All right, what else is there? What else is there, Gage? What else is going on besides you? You were like everything in my life right now. It's been tough. Loving LuLaRoe. In fact, I'm gonna do a it's truly changed my life, and it's changed my financial situation tremendously. And it's allowed me to really streamline jobs and just focus on the things that, you know, are truly like, I don't need the little fillers at all. So, okay, so I have a Facebook group, and I'm going to be advertising for the, it'll be a live question and answer, just kind of a type video. So if you're interested in it, or if you're even interested in the clothes, this is actually one of the pieces. Look how cute this shirt is. It's the first time I wore it. I just got it the other day, and I got it in, and I was like, oh man, like I have to keep this one. But how cute is this? This is a Randy. So it's like you got white fur all over it, Gage. This is like the baseball style shirt. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And some other things, which I will do in my favorites video, but I've got lots of fun stuff for that. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I think that's it. This video was a lot sadder than I thought it would be. But, yep. That's kind of my life right now. So, there's a little update. I do want to get back into a regular posting schedule, and maybe I'll do like a question and answer video, or a what you guys like. You know, I feel like so much of my channel is still kind of formed around who I was like 4 years ago. And I'm just not the same person anymore. And to be honest with you, I don't eat as good as I used to eat. And I feel like a lot of people still expect that from me. So I try, but it's really just not the case. For breakfast this morning, I had 2 fried eggs and 2 chocolate chip cookies. So I still do eat relatively well, but you know, we still do eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, but it's not like I used to be. And you know, I'm just not the same. I'm just not the same parent. Not in a bad way, but you know, your parenting changes as your kids age, and I'm just not the same parent that I was when my kids were, you know, 1 and 3. Now they're 5 and 7, and things are just totally different. So, and you know, a lot's changed. I've grown up a lot in the last like 4 years. A lot. I guess divorce and all of that, just, but things have been so good. So good with my ex and his wife and my boyfriend, and the 4 of us are truly like co-parenting in the best of ways, and all the siblings and just everything is just like I couldn't ask for more there. Thank goodness that part's good. So, all right, that's it. I'm gonna do my favorites video now, and I'll talk to you guys later. This became like a 20-minute video. Sorry about that. Bye guys.